frankly, I'm tired of seeing the pain. I'm tired of seeing the hurt. I'm tired of seeing the fear in their eyes. Going, how is this going to work for me? Before I Say I Do.org, we're going to show you how it can work for you. We're going to show you how you can take care of yourself, how you can lead up, how you can make the changes in your life so that you have the romance, you have the relationship, you have the romance, you have the marriage that you want to have. It's going to be, and today I'm going to be talking about how to be first date beautiful. But before I get into today's topic, the first vlog I give here in a couple of weeks, after when Before I Say I Do.org goes live, my first vlog, I'm going to be giving you the number one thing, the number one reason that men find women attractive. If you can give the men this one thing, they will want to spend more time with you, and it's not sex. It's not sex. So that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks. This video, if you're watching it on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, subscribe it to the channel down below. How to be first date beautiful. What I'm going to talk about today, I'm still trying to be first date beautiful. Oh, that's live, isn't it? I'm actually talking. Could I use that? Probably not. Hello, mine. Good night. Hello, my name is Troy Beans with Before You Say I Do.org. First off, I want to thank you guys. I've been emailing some of you for a fair number of years now, and I really appreciate the fact that you're still paying attention, you're still watching the content that I'm putting out. And you've probably noticed over the last few weeks or a month that I've become very specific to young women, and that's on purpose. Before I Say I Do.org, to begin with, is going to be very, very specific to young single women. And I'll tell you why. I personally am absolutely tired of seeing these young ladies that I talk to around the country, to see that fear in their eyes, to see the hurt that they have, to see that look of having no hope that they can have the kind of relationship they want to have. And Before I Say I Do.org, our goal is to give you back that hope, to give you what you need so you can say, yes, I know how to take care of me, I know how to have a good relationship, I know what I'm looking for, and it can happen for me. Really looking forward to when Before I Say I Do goes live. And my first vlog is going to be the number one thing that women, if you do this for men, you will just draw them in. You're after a good man. This one thing will connect with virtually any man, but especially the one you're after. If you do this one thing, and no, it is not sex. So anyway, that'll be coming up here in a couple of weeks. Today, how to be first date beautiful. And to be honest with you, I'm still trying to be first date beautiful. Sounds a little crazy. Some of you, where'd that long hair come from? Some of you haven't known me that long. You don't know anything different. For some of you, you've known me for a long time. You hardly recognize me. I've been married for 31 years. My entire married life, my wife has wanted me to have long hair. And finally, a little over a year ago, I said, long hair you want, long hair you're going to get. So the experience, the experiment, continues. The experiment continues. We shall see how it works out. First dates, trying to be attractive on a first date. The thing I want to talk about today, how to be first date beautiful, is this one thing, and that is don't be boring. You may go, oh, I can talk about a lot of things. What do you mean don't be boring? That's hard. Yeah, not really, and here's why. When I mean don't be boring, be very intentional. Now, I don't know what you're going to do on this first date, or whether it even is the first time you meet a guy, first time you hang out with him in a group, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, the way you cannot be boring is to be very intentional about what's going on. For example, if it's a game, if something you're involved in, get very involved in what's happening. Pay attention to what's happening. If you're just in a conversation with him, be very intentional about listening to what he has to say. Be curious about him. Maybe mention something about his clothes, or a car, or a sport that he's into, or you start to find out what he's about. Be very intentional about asking him. And if he asks you a question back, answer it. Give him a full answer. You don't have to tell him your life story. The way to not be boring is just be intentional. Be in the moment. Don't be thinking about what you're going to tell your friends afterwards, or, oh boy, I really blew it with this guy, or boy, I really got a chance here, I really like this guy. We can let all those things really kind of mess up the date itself. Be very intentional about right now. Listen to what he has to say. Be curious about him. And you'll draw him in. When you think about the times you've had a friend, or you meet someone and not very long you feel like your best friend, connection there, but more often than not, they listen to you. They pay attention to you. They really show that they care about you. To be beautiful in a first date, don't be boring. Be very, very intentional. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel down below. I want to hear from you. If there's something you would like me to talk about on one of these vlogs, a specific subject, I'd love to hear from you. If you just have a comment about not being boring, love to hear that as well. And remember, coming up here soon, beforeisayido.org. Very much looking forward to that. You have a fabulous day. And remember, fear is always overcome by love. And let God create a miracle in you today. You have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.